Alright, YouTube, what is good? It's your boy Hashazu's back at it again with another scary game. And don't ask me how I know this game is scary. If you've ever seen anyone play this, it definitely is. For me, I only know because it says scary and I thought y'all would enjoy. So, without further ado, I'm gonna go ahead and hop into the game for you. What is my name? You know what it is. We're gonna go with Zeus. Hey, how you pick this? I see an annoying girl running toward me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor. Hold up. I need music. We gonna do that. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you'd never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sigh and idle in front of a crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me. I overslept again, but I caught you this time. Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you. Eh? Whoa, whoa. I didn't mean it like that. But we gonna move on. You say that like you were thinking about ignoring me. That's mean, Zeus. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. I'm be honest. We ain't no couple. Fine, fine. But you did wait for me after all. I guess you don't have it in what? I guess you don't have it in you to be mean even if you want to. Whatever you say, Sayori. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. By the way, Zeus, have you decided on a club to join yet? A club? I told you already, I'm really not interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking either. Eh? That's not true. You told me you would join a club this year. Did I? I'm sure it's possible that I did in one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. Sayori likes to worry a little too much about me, when I'm perfectly content just getting by on average while spending my free time on games and anime. Sounds exactly like me. Uh-huh. I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college. Your happiness is really important to me, you know. And I know you're happy now, but I die at the thought of you becoming a neat in a few years because you're not used to the real world. Don't make me keep worrying about you. All right, all right. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises though. Will you at least promise me you'll try a little? Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that. Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least. I wasn't okay. That's what I get for putting it on auto. The school day is ordinary. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce. Sayori wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. That's the one I would pick. Yes, sir. What you doing here? When did I space out? I look around and realize that I'm the only one left in the classroom. I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting there spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. You don't need to wait up for me if it's going to make you late to your own club. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, know what? Well, that you could come to my club. Sayori? Yeah? There's no way I'm going to your club. Agreed. I'm going to anime club. I definitely don't want to go to that club. Doubt it. In fact, I'm a 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club. I gotta turn this off. Hold up. How do I turn off auto? There it is. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. Come on, please. Why do you care so much anyway? Well, I kind of told the club yesterday I would bring a new member, and Natsuki made cupcakes and everything. Don't make promises you can't keep. I can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead or if she's so cunning as to have planned all of this out. I let out a long sigh. Fine, I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay? Of course she's happy. I don't really want to go. And thus today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. I wouldn't put it like that. I just didn't want to disappoint my friend. That's how I'd put it. I dejectedly follow Sayori across the school and upstairs, a section of school I rarely visit. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Everyone, the new member is here. I told you, don't call me a new member. Glance around the room. Girl 1, welcome to the Lizard Club. It's a pleasure meeting you. Sayori always says nice things about you. Girl 2, seriously, you brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. Ah, Zeus, what a nice surprise. Welcome to the club. All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it. Sorry, Natsuki. Hmm? The girl with the sour attitude whose name appeared Natsuki is the one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes her look like a first year student. She is also the one who made cupcakes according to Sayori. You can just ignore her when she gets moody. Sayori says that quietly into my ear and turns back towards the other girls. Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club. So the one in the middle is Natsuki, the one on the right, Sayori? Or no, Yuri. Don't say things like that. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. Ah, well, it's nice to meet both of you. And it sounds like you already know Monica. Is that right? Monica? I'm going with Monica. That's right. It's great to see you again, Zeus. Monica smiled sweetly. We do know each other well. We rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class, smart, beautiful, athletic, basically completely out of my league. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little, mm, hmm. Come sit down, Zeus. We made room for you at the table, so you can sit next to me or Monica. I'll get the cupcakes. Hey, I made them. I'll get them. Sorry, I got a little too excited. Then how about I make some tea as well? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As Sayori mentioned, it's been widened so that there is one space next to Monica and one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Ooh. Wait, what? I think that's what it says. Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white, fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. The whiskers are drawn with icing and little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears. So cute. I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki. Well, you know. Just hurry and take one. Sayori grabs one first, then Monica, and then I follow. It's delicious. Sayori talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around and my fingers look for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Why, why are you thanking me? It's not like I haven't I heard this somewhere before? Made them for you or something. Eh? I thought you technically did, Sayori said. Well, maybe, but not for you. You know, you dummy. Alright, alright. I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teacher gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? Ah, I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated, Yuri. Just trying to impress you. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not insulted. Yuri looks away. I meant that you know. I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow and then smiles at me. So what made you consider the literature club? I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by Sayori. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seemed really happy here, so that's okay. Don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be board member for any of the major clubs. Weren't you a leader of the debate club last year? Ah, well, you know. To be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. That's what we're doing right here. And since she said it, if y'all are enjoying so far, go ahead, hit that like button. And if you like any of my other videos, go ahead and subscribe as well. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Monica really is a great leader. Yuri also nods in agreement. And I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new, especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like festivals much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, everybody? Or everyone? Yeah. Well, we'll do our best. You know it. Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard just to find these three. Maybe that's why they were all so delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. So Zeus, what kind of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I've read with these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga? I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. Looks like she wants to say something but keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking, after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seemed so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. I read a horror book once, deliberately grasping something I can to at a minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. Really, I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For some reason, as gentle as you are, I guess you could say that, but if a story makes me think or take me to another world, then I really can't put it down. I agree with that one. I agree real. I agree with that thought. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. Ugh, I hate horror. Oh, why is that? Well, I just. Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second. Never mind. That's right, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called Don't Say It Out Loud. And give that back. Fine, fine. Eh? Your cupcakes, your poems, everything you do is just as cute as you are. Sayori slides up behind Nasi and puts her hands on her shoulders. I'm not cute. Nasi, you write your own poems. Nasi, you write your own poems? Sounds better. Sounds better. Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No. Nasi averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Ah, not a very confident writer yet. I understand how Nasi feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Naski feel comfortable enough to share this. Share hers. I guess it's the same for Yuri. Oh, I wanted to read everyone's poems. We all sit in silence for a moment. Okay, I have an idea, everyone. Hmm? Nasi and Yuri look quizzically at Monica. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way everyone is even. Um, yeah, let's do it. Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it will help us all get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right, Zeus? Monica smiles warmingly at me once again. Hold on, there's still one problem. Eh? What's that? Now that we're all back at the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I wanted to join this club. Sayori may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and I lose my train of thought. All four girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. But I'm sorry, I thought. Hmm. Zeus? I'm defensively against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? That is, if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. That's not rational. One by one, the girls' eyes light up. Yes, I'm so happy. Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey, you really did scare me for a moment. If you really just came for the cupcakes, I would be super pissed. Then that makes it official. Welcome to the literature club. Ah, thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Monica looks over at me once. Zeus, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Eh? Yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food. Hey Zeus, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together? That's right, Sayori and I never walk home together anymore because she's always stayed after school for clubs. Sure, mine as well. Yay. This is different to me. This is different. With With that, the two of us depart the club room and make our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls, Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? Perhaps I have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Alright, I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. It's time. Pick words you think a favorite club member would like. Something good might happen with whoever likes the poem the most. We're gonna go with sparkling, frightening, contamination, scars, Doki Doki, massacre, special, agonizing, anime, secretive, death, infinite, games, suicide. I'm just choosing these at random. I have no idea what I'm doing. Um, horror, destiny, anger, smile, and desire, and friends. I feel like I wrote a banger. We'll see today, though. Hi again, Zeus. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. All this reading. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but I at least keep my word. Well, I'm back at the literature club. Bro, I gotta put this on auto. Thanks for keeping your promise, Zeus. Hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Oh, come on, like he deserves any slack. Sayori told me you didn't even want to join any clubs this year. And last year, too. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what, but if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room. Hmm. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Manga is literature. Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat. Don't worry, guys. Zeus always gives it his best as long as he's having fun. He helps me with busy work without me even asking. Like cooking, cleaning, and cleaning my room. How dependable. Sayori, that's because your room is so messy, it's distracting. And you almost set your house on fire once. That's insane. Is that so? And you two are really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous. How come? You and Zeus can become good friends too. Um, Sayori? Hmm? As usual, Sayori seems oblivious to a weird situation she just put me into. Oh, oh, Yuri even brought you something today, you know? Wait, Sayori. Eh, me? Not really. Don't be shy. It's really nothing. What is it? Never mind. Sayori made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. What do I do? I'm sorry, Yuri. I wasn't thinking. I guess that means it's up to me to rescue this situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place. So any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what. Is i- is that so? Yeah, I won't make it a big deal if you don't want it to be. All right. Well, here. Yuri reaches into her bag. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention even if you don't usually read. And we could, discuss it if you want. This is How is this girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like, despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. Whew. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Now that everyone's settled in, I expect Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club, but that doesn't seem to be the case. Sayori and Monica are having a cheery conversation in a corner. Yuri's face is already buried in a book, and I can't help but notice her intense expression like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Nasi is rummaging around in the closet. Man, it looks like no one wants to be bothered today. I slumped down into the nearest desk. How am I supposed to occupy myself with something literature related by myself like this? I guess I could always read some of the books Yuri gave me, but I'm feeling a little too tired to read. Probably fall asleep right now. I close my eyes and end up listening in on Sayori's conversation with Monica. We're probably going to seem really lame compared to all the other clubs, though. Hmm? Well, we can't give up. The festival is our chance to show everyone what literature is all about. The problem is that the idea of literature club sounds too dense and intellectual, but it's not like that at all, you know? We just need a way of showing that to everyone, something that speaks to their creative minds. Hmm? That doesn't solve the problem though. Eh? What do you mean? Even if we come up with the most fun thing ever, Nobody will come in the first place if it's a literature event. So it's more important to figure out how we could get people to show up in the first place, you know? And after they come, we can do the thing to speak to other creative minds. What's this? Siori is taking this really seriously. It's rare to hear it's rare to hear her deliberating like this. Huh? That's a good point. In that case, do you think food will do the trick? What kind? Well, I guess we could. Cupcakes. Cupcakes. Good thinking. Noski would love to do that. You're right. Noski makes the best cupcakes. That works out perfectly. That wasn't why you suggested it. Cupcakes speak to my creative tummy. Cupcakes it is then. I'm hungry. Anyway, we still need to work out the details of this event itself. I found myself smiling, and the NCRA is still here, her unusual self. But therein lies something unexpected reason I admire her. Unlike me, who has trouble finding any motivation at all, Shiori can put her mind to things and make them come to life. I suppose that's why I end up letting her get on my case about things. I can't help but wonder what it would be like to see the world through her eyes. Huh? I open my eyes to find Shiori's face smiling, filling my vision. I nearly fall out of my chair. I'm sorry. Wait, actually, I'm not saying sorry at all. It's your fault for sleeping like that. This isn't a napping club. Does our school have a napping club? You're staying out up late again, aren't you? Now that you're in a club, you're gonna have less time for anime, you know. You'll need to get used to it. Don't say that so loud. I glanced over my shoulder to see that Monica overheard. It's true, though. Yeah, I know. You're always looking out for me, Sayori. It's what I do best. That's a problem. What about you? You look out for me better than you look out for yourself. You're still oversleeping every day, aren't you? Eh? Not every day. That's not very convincing. How many days this past week, have you gotten up on time? That's, it's a secret. I knew it. Come on. At least give me the benefit of the doubt. I can't even do that. Look, Sayori, it's written all over you. Eh? Sayori glances around at herself. How is it written all over me? You were clearly in a rush this morning. Look, your hair is sticking out all over the place. Ah, I run my fingers down the side of Sayori's hair trying to straighten it out. Man, you really need a brush for this. My hair is just really hard to get right. I won't fall for that. There's more than just your hair. Look, your bow isn't straight either. And there's a toothpaste stain on your collar right there. I try to wipe off the stain with my fingers, but nobody would, but no one would ever notice that. Of course they would. Nobody's going to tell you about it because they don't want to embarrass you. Fortunately, I really don't care about that. Hey, you meanie. You don't even keep your blazer. You don't even keep your blazer buttoned up. Seriously, Sayori, why do you think you don't have a boyfriend yet? Eh? That's super mean. Sorry, but you'll have to thank me later. I start to button up her blazer from the bottom. Once you see how much better it looks, you'll change your mind. Why is it? This is already wild enough to play just reading it. But why this angle though? Why this angle though? It makes no sense. This is so funny. What is it? Well, I was thinking how weird it is to have a friend who does these kinds of things. Eh? Don't say that. You'll make me feel weird about it, stupid. It's okay though. I'm happy we're like this. Aren't you? Ah, I guess. Hey, be careful, the button might come off. Why is this one so hard to close? I struggle to fully close the button near her chest. Does the thing even fit you properly? Eh? It did when I brought it. Sigh. If you ever buttoned it, you would have noticed sooner that it doesn't fit you anymore. What are you smiling about? It means that. Where's the horror element, bro? Where's the horror element to this game? Don't say that out loud. Anyway, you look much better now, so why does it feel strange to see Sayori's blazer buttoned up like that? But it's so stuffy. Ugh, it's not worth it at all. Sayori hastily unbuttons her blazer once more. That's so much better. Sayori puts her arms out and twirls around. So if I keep it unbuttoned, then I won't get a boyfriend, right? What kind of logic is that? And why are you saying that like it's a good thing? Because if I had a boyfriend, then he wouldn't even let me do things like this. And you take care of me better than anyone else would anyway. So that's why I'm keeping it unbuttoned. Stop saying all these embarrassing things. Eh? I didn't say anything embarrassing. Jeez. Well, anyway, just focus on trying to wake up a little earlier. Only if you focus on going to bed earlier. Fine, fine. It's a deal. I guess we really are better at taking care of each other than we are at taking care of ourselves. Yeah, I guess so, huh? So maybe we should come wake me up in the morning. You're doing it again, Sayori. Ah, but I was joking that time. Man, it's impossible to tell with you sometimes. Okay, everyone. Monica suddenly calls out. Why don't we share the poems we wrote now? Yay. Zeus, I can't wait to hear your I can't wait to read yours. Yeah, same. I failed to sound enthusiastic, but Sayori still trots away to retrieve her poem. Shit, it's taking so long to get to the good part. By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night? Yeah. My relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find inspiration since I never really done this before. Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't we find someone to share with? I can't wait. Sayori and Monica enthusiastically pull out their poems. Sayori's is on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a composition notebook. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same myself. Who should I show my poem to first? Sayori. She's my good friend after all. Oh my goodness. This is so good, Zeus. I love it. I had no idea you were such a good writer. Sayori, you must be seriously overreacting. I'm not a good writer at all. I honestly have no idea what I'm doing. Well, maybe that's why, because I have no idea what I like either. Jeez, I'm sure Yuri's opinion has to be a little more constructive than this. Maybe even Natsuki's. Are you sure you don't like it just because I wrote it? Eh? Well, I'm sure that's part of it. I think I understand you better than a lot of other people, you know? So when I read your poem, it's not just a poem, it's a Zeus poem. And that makes it feel extra special. Like I can feel your feelings in it. She can feel my feelings in the poem. Okay. Sayori hugs the sheet against her chest. You're so weird, Sayori. I'm really happy just that you wrote one. It just reminds me of how you're really a part of this club now. Not to mention the fact I'm standing in front of you in the classroom. Well, of course, I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise. See? It's like I said before, Zeus. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know? Just trying new things like this for other people. That's something that only real good people do. Thanks, Sayori. I'm not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here. Then again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined, knowing how much this means to her and all. Yeah, and I'm going to make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That that will be my way of thanking you. All right, going to hold you to that then. Yay, now you read my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this. Yee? We'll see about that. Dear sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you missed me, kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above, the sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever, but I'm not mad. Sayori, this is just a guess, but did you wait until this morning to write this? No. Just a little bit. You can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question. I forgot to do it last night. Well, at least that makes me feel a little better about myself. Don't be mean. I still tried my best. Ah, yeah. I didn't mean to say that it was a bad poem. It just came out nice, or how should I put it? It sounded just like you. Really? Yeah. Especially that last line. I made eggs and toast, bro. Where do like the story is nice and all. I'ma show this to Nasi. Zeus? Well, it's about what I expected from someone like you. Well, it's about what I expected from someone like you. That's a little blunt. Wait, I can skip now? Wow, so much better. Like I said, this isn't my type of game. That's a lot of rating. Wrath, defeat, starscape, ambient, whirlwind, entropy, special, journey, vibrant, existence, frightening, heartbeat, vicious, essence, unending, fickle, raindrops, jumpy, excitement, nibble. And we get back to the skipping because I'm waiting for something to happen. Like this is so much. What? Did I just get slapped? I don't even know why I got slapped. What? Yeah, I'm gonna go back to skipping. Um, yeah, I didn't like that angle either. So, Yuri, alright, Sayori, Natsuki, Monica. again, I want to know what's going on in this story, but do y'all see how many lines I would have to read? Look at this. And I'm back to writing again. All right. Sing, vivid, disown, anxiety, disoriented, daydream, tragedy, extreme, smile, pain, dazzle, unrequited, requited, grief, alone, unstable, explode, agonizing, scars, vitality, anger. Jeez, man. Jeez. Like, this story goes on and on. I feel like I should probably stream this or something. But the way I'ma play this, because this is my playthrough, we skipping all this dialogue. Whoa, 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 whoa. I don't know what any of that was. And personally, I don't think I want to. Because this game is not what I thought it was. It said it was a horror game. And from what I'm getting at, this is not a horror game. Not that I'm seeing anyway. Um, to be honest, we're going with Yuri. Uh, content warning, depression, self-hate. Again, so much reading. It would have taken me 3 hours to probably get here if I was reading. Mm, so from what I'm seeing, it looks like bro went over her house. So, you'll always be my friend. Well, my bad. Suicide. Hello? Who's committing? Uh, hello? I'm so lost right now. Like, I probably wouldn't be lost if I read all that, but just to go from telling her you'll be friends to straight suicide is insane. W- Is that an ending? Um, Something's wrong here, 'cause seems like Sayori is dead and gone, even on the screen. What happens if we play again? What? Um, My game broke. Just let y'all know. I'm not reading this. It seems like it's all the same things as things would go. But Monica. Usually Sayori would be here, but according to I'm going off the title screen, Sayori does not exist in this storyline. Um, um, yeah, this game. How'd I end back in the literature club? Usually, because Sayori dragged me here. You have unlocked a special poem. In nothing real. Hmm. So suicide, agonizing, sadness, doki doki, frightening, scars, fear, depression, existence, captive, cage, atone, tears, pout, heaven sent, defeat, shame, atone, death, eternity. We just um did it just erase somebody? W- Yeah, this game is did it just pop out her eyes and then act like nothing happened? Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try, but that's about it. Look here, bro. What is going on here? Yuri? Um, so yo, I wanted to go with Yuri, but the game wouldn't let me. And it just got closer and closer. Um, I don't think. What the fuck was that? Did I break my game? Um, self-harm, cutting blood. Um, my heart won't stop pounding, Zeus. I can't calm down. I can't focus on anything anymore. Can you feel it, Zeus? Yuri suddenly pressed her hand against her chest. Why is this happening to me? I feel like I'm losing my mind. I can't make it stop. It even makes me not want to read. I just want to look at you Huh? 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 Yo, um, please help me. Who? Can you hear me? What the fuck was that? Bro, what the fuck is going on? This don't even matter. Whoa. Now it's ones. Any writers for 20 seconds or less. Well, seeing as though at this point I'm not even interested in writing the poem or realistically the story, I just want to know what. Uh, bro, I'm going insane. I'm going insane. I'm going insane. I'm going insane. I just want to stay here. Just two of us. We can stay here until the club ends. Bro, you're insane. You're insane. You're insane. You're a psychopath. I think you killed my best friend, and I think you killed my best friend. I don't know if it's you or her, 'cause she's showing up in front of my goddamn screen. Did she just say, don't say I didn't warn you, Zeus? And so just Monica. Just Monica. Okay. Yes, the Monica. No? Demonic ass shit. Monica? Suicide and blood. Finally, finally, this is really all I wanted, Zeus. There's no need to spend the weekend with Monica. Don't listen to her. Just come to my house instead. The whole day, just the two of us. Bro, she is insane. Wow, there really is something wrong with me, isn't there? Yes, there is, but you know what? I don't care anymore. I've never felt this good. Bro, look at your eyes. I'm addicted to you. It feels like I'm going to die, and even if not breathing the same air as you. Yeah, ma'am, you need psychological help. You need it? No, I don't. I don't. Mm-mm. Nope. I pressed the wrong thing.